Hi, Alice Wheaton here. A lot of salesmen tell me that their sales model is relationship selling. And whereas that's good to have relationships with your clients, it's not good enough. The reason is that so many salespeople try to build rapport with their client and develop a relationship that they actually miss out on good business. Because the client is not walking around thinking, I would like to buy some flooring today. But my relationship is not there with that salesperson. Or, I'm ready to invest $3 million. But my relationship is not where it should be. This is not the language of of the client rather. It's the language of the salesperson. And of course, when a salesperson shows up trying to create the relationship, then what happens is that the focus and attention is on them instead of on the client. So what do we do then? Well, we create a set of metrics to understand what the metrics are for our client. And in the next 2 videos, we'll be talking about what the metrics are for your prospect, and then what are the metrics that the prospects and clients use to evaluate you. So those will be the next 2 videos. So what is an A prospect? What is an A client rather? An A client is someone who is low maintenance and high margin. They're the client that when you sit down and you talk about, I really need a price increase for my supplies, then you're able to have a conversation with them about the other 4 issues that's likely to be on their mind, such as timing, need, quality, and trust. They're able to understand the value you bring to the table already and can understand readily why you need a 4% increase in price. The A clients will introduce you to other buyers within the organization, and they will be quick to give you referrals. The A clients will also do 2 other things that's really vital. They will help you sell your product and services to their organization. So in other words, they might help you write your proposal. Or when you write a proposal, they'll agree that it's first draft, so that then they can advise you on what to do later. And also the second thing is that they're quick to let you know about what the value shifts are in the organization, because you know that most organizations are not static, that things change all the time. And when those changes affect you, you get the heads up from an A client. Now a B client is somewhat the same as an A client, except it's diluted. So they're much more inclined towards price. But here's how they'll deal with price. They will say to you, I've got a proposal from XYZ supplier and they're 5% less than you are. If you can match that price though, I'll stay with you. And so of course, that's a B client. Now the A client will phone you back within a day. The B client will take as long as they need to and will require some prodding and reminding that they owe you a call. A B client is loyal to an extent, but they're not going to go out of their way to help you sell your services into other people in the organization. And what about a C client? A C client is someone who has no loyalty to you. And since they have no loyalty to you, it's really hard for you to have loyalty to them, although of course we do. A C client would follow up once a quarter, a B client once every 2 months, and an A client once a month. That is, unless you're in constant contact with them because you've become an account manager. If your A client is large enough, oftentimes that happens where you are the account manager within the organization. And if you're the account manager, then it's important that you not lose sight of opening up new business and using the wonderfulness of this A client in order to get to other areas. A C client almost never returns your call. A C client will entertain your competition, will get proposals for them even if your contract is not up. And a C client, whereas they probably won't make it hard for you to do business in their company, they also won't make it easier. So the next time a client asks you for a proposal, make sure you understand what category they're at, the A, B, or C. Because if it's an A prospect, you probably have a 90% chance of closing. But if it's C prospect, it's probably only a 20%. So it was great to be with you again. Happy selling for the rest of your week.